This is Crime Cruise, Love Boat Exposed. Saturday on the Love Boat. The podcast that hunts down and tears apart shenanigans on this classic TV show.
I see an awful lot of bodies who really have nothing to be ashamed of.
When laws, morals, and behavior go rogue.
She's a student of marine biology, and I know a lot of Marines who like to study her biology.
We are there.
Saturday on the Love Boat, Julie's game to join an all-male club, but she's shocked at the things they ask her to do.
Now, from Studio 109, welcome aboard.
I think it's time you and I got to know each other better. A man gets very lonely at sea.
Yes, I can imagine.
Lonely Men at Sea. Lonely Men at Sea. That's something to look out for on almost every episode.
It is.
All right, well, let me turn all these
It should
lights.
just come with a warning label. Lonely
Yeah.
Men at Sea.
And that means the entire male crew and female crew.
We're sailing.
Oh, I didn't turn that mic down fast enough. Welcome to Crime Cruise Love Boat Exposed. I am Rob Springer, and we're here with...
Charlotte Jones.
And we're going to throw it out west to...
Producer Caleb. G'day, guys.
Good day to you out west, where there is a 3-hour difference.
Yes.
And I could feel it because he looks like he's in the middle
3 hours younger.
of a day. 3 hours
Yeah,
younger. That's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Producer Caleb, thank you for joining us as always.
Rob, thank you for being
Rob,
here.
thank you for being here.
Fudge, you guys. Come on. Well, we were just talking a few minutes ago here in the studio about the gaining popularity of Crime Cruise Love Boat Exposed. Every week we look at the stats and we see that there is this constant gain for us, and we are really happy and grateful for that. And we'll make mention that we have a lot of plans with the show.
Exciting stuff, you guys.
Well, we're here in season 2.
Yes, we are. Season 2, where they are literally trying everything.
Yes, they are.
I wonder if it's like different writers for every show, too, and they're trying out new writers, maybe.
I think it is. I think it's like new writers every episode.
Okay.
'Cause there's like 3 distinct stories in each episode.
Right, there are.
And they're all written by different people every time. So I don't know if they've got people like they call back people, or if it's just like they're going on Fiverr or whatever and sending someone like $5 to write a.
I'm not sure if
pretty
Fiverr was
lousy story.
around young Caleb in 1978. We also did not have something called the World Wide Web.
I would imagine they're bringing writers back. Some stories have a very similar ring to them, and they're, God knows, they're bringing actors back. We've seen like Robert Reed, Mr. Brady. We've seen Jimmy J.J. Walker in
sure
last
have.
week's show. Loretta Swit, who played Mr. Brady's wife, who he was going to kill and then made passionate love to last season.
Exactly.
Now she just appeared in our last episode as a Russian
Spy.
spy? Was she a spy? She was an Amazon woman from Russia.
Yeah, she was like a boat director or something for
Right.
like a Armitage, or like I don't know. I'm making up words, I think. But she ran some
Armitage
sort of like
does work for Russian, though. That does work.
USS
Yeah.
warship something, and she was getting tips from a you just have to watch the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go back and listen to that episode.
That was a good one.
It's a strange episode in that we are treated to a number of things. A fake Russian accent that's not necessarily good, but it's sort of stereotypical in a cartoonish kind of way. And last episode, the tables turned from the men pursuing the women. Reverse that, women pursuing men.
yes,
hardcore.
hardcore.
So we had this statuesque Russian spy. It's still up in the air. We don't know. Listen to the episode. See if you could decipher that. But she got the doc drunk. And I'm not going to say, leave it as a cliffhanger. Go back and listen to it. It's like she's a dominatrix.
See, and that's sort of espionage-ish.
It is.
To get the doctor drunk, right?
It is with the doc.
Yeah.
Because he's usually doing that himself.
I know.
So, the whole thing's turned on.
Well, I'm excited to see what Doc gets up to this episode. What sort of shenanigans?
We're expecting stuff.
Oh, of course. His knee socks all pulled up.
Why hold off any longer? I'm going to cue this up, and I'm going to press the play button. Here we go.
I love it.
Miss Maxwell,
Oh, Meryl.
welcome back. The princess always sails better when there's a queen on board.
Now, I didn't know your ship was equipped with a Blarney stove. Adam.
Mulder, if your beauty gets any more dazzling, I'm going to have to wear dark glasses.
Now, no matter
hard
what
he's
you
holding
say,
her.
I'm not going to marry you.
Oh, wow.
Right on the lips.
But meet me later and we'll talk about fooling around.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well, she's not mincing words. At least she knows what she's going for. I mean, literally, she's a sure thing. Doc has nothing to worry about at this point.
Right. He's grasping her tightly. You can see it. And then she smacks him right in the lips with those
and they're with her, and they're with the captain, who is still technically also, the Doc's boss, right?
She also kisses the captain on the lips too. I don't know if you guys saw that. Right. So again, running your theory, Rob, about how the Doc and captain have some sort of like sexual agreement or whatever, that kind of aids in your favor.
Yeah.
I don't like to use this word, ladies and gentlemen, but I do believe they're in cahoots.
Cahoots. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I believe.
The big C word.
Yeah, cahoots.
So I'm going to bring up something that you've mentioned before, Charlotte, and that is age differences.
I was just about to bring something about that up, but then I wasn't sure.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that it looks like there's a considerable age difference between the woman and Doc, but then again, go for it, lady. Because you wouldn't say that the other way if it looked the other way. Do you know what I mean?
I do. And you also said this, and I do know what you mean.
Yes.
You said before on numerous episodes that people that are portraying old on the Love Boat a lot of times are 20 years younger than what you think.
Oh,
the woman appeared to be like 60.
Yes.
And the Doc, I don't even know what. He's ageless, let's just say.
I'm going to say 40s-ish is probably his character's age, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
Yeah.
And it would not surprise me if she was his same age. It's just the hairdo.
Yeah.
You know,
well, if you look back at photographs, like even now, of like women that were supposed to be 25 and 30 years old, they look ancient. Like just the way they were dressed and their haircuts, and they look so old.
Well, I heard that about Vivian Vance, the woman that plays Ethel on
Golden Girls.
No,
well, okay.
That she always had a problem fighting the perception that she was at least 30 years older than what she actually was, and she never shook it. But she wrote it for all it's worth, for sure.
Well, Rose was the youngest Golden Girl. Sorry, that's where my Golden Girl reference came in.
Someone's got to talk Golden Girls.
Yeah, someone has to talk Golden Girls.
So, thoughts, producer Caleb? Is there something
Are
we
they
missed?
setting us up for something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember much.
That's
but
okay. We appreciate honesty.
there is a common trend with the Doc and the captain.
Okay.
I do know in this episode and even next episode, something to look forward to next week.
God, I wonder if there's like a blood promise, that's something that was forged.
God, this sounds very Illuminati, Rob.
I know, between the Doc and the captain.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, how do you like that? There's my girl. Your girl. By tonight, you'll be eating your heart out, and I'll be eating the pizza.
You guys are jogging.
How you going?
Hello, Mr. Lambert.
Oh, Alex, please, Alex. Oh, nothing like the good sea air, is there?
It's even better when you breathe it.
He's trying so hard, poor guy. Now, what time shall I pick you up for dinner and dancing?
Oh, well,
Don't answer that. Julie, I'm about to rescue you from the most boring evening of your entire life. I'll be at your cabin at 8.
Well, no, I really can't do
Don't you say
that.
a word unless it's yes to me.
Oh, but come on.
You're
let's
making a
go to
big
Lambert.
mistake.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
No.
Guys, you're crazy. Why don't we all have dinner together?
Classic example of why guys think girls are crazy. They make us crazy. Look at that scene just now. They literally had her in between both of them. Both of them are yelling on top of her, grabbing her, kissing her, telling her which one she's going to go out with. And she's just like caught in the middle, like it doesn't even matter what she has to say.
Yeah, two buddies, just really like a wishbone.
And one's in banana shorts. I just want to bring that up. Like, ugh. Like, come on. I know they were popular, but please, no.
Fake jogging, too, in place.
Yes.
Because, they're not going to jog around the set very much.
No.
So, I don't know, Producer Caleb, what's the foundation here? Why do they make the assumption that Julie's going to, let's just say, sleep with
one of them?
To be straightforward, it's because they think that she is an object.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The opening scene of their storyline is they come on this cruise and they lock eyes with Julie and they both go, oh, I am in love. She wants me so bad. She needs me. She's literally like, I'm going to sleep with her tonight. It is a definite thing. And then that's leads into that scene that we just watched with them jogging on the boat and then manhandling Julie and like kissing her and making her just look so uncomfortable.
Julie's at work, everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Julie is at work.
One of those boys, well, they were boys. I'm not even going to say men. Was Alan Arkin, who's an actor that's a character actor primarily that's been in movies and television for decades now. I know he was in Justified.
Yep, I love Alan Arkin. And he's now bald, of course.
Yes, he is. And I would say he's gotten better looking and
Yes.
a better actor as
I would agree.
time has gone on. So, with that said,
Once you're with me, you'll never want to leave. Until tonight, my beauty.
Oh my God.
kissing.
Is he kidding? When you get a load of this guy's table manners, you won't last past the appetizer. I'll see you
Kissing her.
on the dance floor.
God, there's more than one woman on the
I mean,
damn
do they think
boat.
that like that's part of her job description? I mean, it's part of like cruise director in the job description,
They think
like
that.
just available for any male guest.
I don't think they actually think. Like,
I don't either.
I don't
Caleb,
think
that's a
there's
very good
thought
point.
behind their eyes.
No, they're very ape-like. The fact, like, they just their behavior is very boyish and silly and stupid.
And it's just kind of cringy, just the way that
It
they're
is
like
very
fighting
cringy.
over each other to win Julie's love, and you can clearly see that Julie's having none of it, and she's like,
Well, she's
the
just
most
super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, because at the heart of it, Julie's a people pleaser. That's her fucking job. And she can't be outwardly rude, she doesn't think, to a guest. I mean, in real life she could, but she doesn't think she can. And it's just, it's comical, all the things that she gets stuck in because she's trying to be nice to people all the time. Like half these situations she gets herself into, she wouldn't be in if she just told people to
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah, she should do that a little more often.
You know?
All right, well, I'm just going to say it, guys.
Oh gosh, here we
Say
go.
There's always been something that bothers me with boys. And in this case, these
Yeah.
are boys, even though you can make the case that they're men. There's this sort of collegiate frat house mentality that's out there.
Yes.
Always been there, probably roll back to the years of AD.
Yes.
And they continued, of course, in the 70s. And they'll always continue. And that is boys hanging around boys. Boys are too comfortable around boys, is the way I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Everyone should be an individual. And my God, there are other women on the boat.
Right, they came onto a cruise ship. You cannot tell me there's not other bitches on there that are perfectly like willing to go.
Right. Is Barbie Benton on this
Yeah,
cruise?
where is she? Where is Barbie Benton when you need her?
I'm sure she is. She's appeared like
God.
what 3 times already. Like,
Charo would be nice.
Yeah, Charo would be fine too.
I can understand the two of them going after Charo or
Oh,
Barbie
absolutely.
Benton.
Yeah.
But God, leave Julie alone.
I know. And her page boy Dorothy Hamill
How many
haircut.
times do we have to say it?
Look at her. See, there's a girl.
Bikini girl. Nice. And
Mamma mia! I like to be around when she reaches puberty.
Just cool it, Ralph. She's not your type.
okay. All right. What are we seeing
There's a lot
there?
to unpack in that one.
Producer Caleb, what exactly are we seeing?
Yeah,
there?
please, because I'm confused a little bit.
The
Not
scene
gonna
opens
deny.
up with a woman in a bikini with like a close up on her ass.
Right.
Exiting
You
the
don't even
pool.
see her face. She's
No,
just
it's
a body.
It's just ass.
Yeah.
You hear the way he
and she-
says ass, by the way? All right. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
She walks away, and there is these two little people, kind of on the older side, and the male goes something along the lines of, "Damn, I can't wait until she's finished puberty."
Oh my God, I totally missed that because I was so
Did you not-
preoccupied with every fucking thing else going on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Didn't hear.
And then the woman, the little woman who are married, like he and the woman are married. She goes, "Oh, stop it! Oh, like come on, like."
Oh my gosh. How did I miss that?
All right, look,
Well,
we're gonna roll it again. I'm
Let's
sorry.
do it again because I.
Mamma mia! I like to be around when she reaches puberty.
Just cool it, Ralph. She's not your type.
Oh my God, they totally said that.
Yeah, yeah.
For the record, he said puberty.
Yes, he did.
He was trying to be cute.
He was trying to be
It's
cute.
not hard to be cute when you're a very little person.
Yes, and little person is the correct term. I will say.
Not.
No, you cannot say that
I
word
can't
anymore.
say
Not the M word.
No, you
The
cannot.
M word.
Because I will tell you how I know. And I was telling Rob and Caleb before that I've done some research. Because I am now obsessed with watching with my boyfriend that new Discovery show, Big Little Brawlers, which is about
Oh, I think I see that on TikTok.
micro wrestling in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. First of all, it's classic and so on brand that micro wrestling is in Pigeon Forge because
Yeah.
Pigeon Forge is like the Myrtle Beach of the mountains.
Yes.
And it's the best show, you guys. It is hilarious. It's heartwarming. But I was watching it with Steven and I was like, we need to like find out what the correct term is. But yeah, it's little people. But she kind of reminded me of the little poltergeist woman. But I
she
know
had
it's
that
not
voice
her.
that
Yeah,
she
she
had
had the
little-
same voice.
It's like a miniature voice.
Yeah. Do you know who we're talking about, Caleb, with the poltergeist woman?
I don't think I do.
Okay. We have so much homework. We got to do a homework for you.
She's like a clairvoyant.
Yeah, she's little, teeny tiny.
Little girl got pulled into another realm, spiritual realm, and well, you got to see it.
Well, let's go back to the fact that this wife clearly had no issue with her husband saying that he was like to be around when some young girl hit puberty, and her only comment was, "She's not your type." There should have been so many more comments that came out of her mouth.
Yeah. The only escape clause in the statement is the reality that she clearly had met puberty.
Oh, 100%.
And shaked its hand heartily.
Yes.
But there's no excuse. The wife should have just bitch slapped him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with more Love Boat Exposed. Go to loveboatexposed.com to send us a message, leave a voicemail, or learn more about the show and our team. Who knows? You might just be invited to the captain's table.
It's a pleasure to welcome you aboard. I'm speaking for my entire crew.
Imagine, if you will, a captain's table filled with little people. Oh, that's my Serling kind of thing.
I have an announcement to make. So during the break, I did a little research on the little people, like the actors, and the woman plays Birdie from the McDonald's series.
What?
She also plays Lois Adams from the Addams Family movie from like 91. Okay. But like the character Birdie, I'm showing it to Robin.
It's a cartoon.
Charlotte now. Like she played that in the McDonald's TV show.
Wow.
I don't even, a McDonald's TV show? Like
yeah.
It was like called like McDonald's Land or something. Yeah. It doesn't look like it lasted long. But...
No, it didn't last long.
Wow, you guys know something I don't.
That's amazing. I mean, there's a lot of work out there.
Birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She got the voice.
Birdie from McDonald Land.
Yeah, McDonald Land.
Where will Birdie land? Here we go.
Oh, I didn't know they allowed children at the bar. Oh, they're not children.
They call themselves little people. Come on, I want you to meet him. I know him pretty well.
Maybe another time,
She's
okay?
Scared of them.
Come on.
Oh,
why is she scared of them? Like she was treating them like they were freak shows.
Great question.
Like something in a zoo. And also, she's an idiot because it is clear that is two adults sitting at the bar. Like they have on glasses. The woman has like old lady hairdo.
Wrinkled face on the gentleman.
Yeah, I mean that was ridiculous. Oh, look at the children. That was stupid
Billy
and silly
Barty
to say.
playing that role.
Yeah, but what is the deal with that guy and that girl? Like, because that guy was the same guy that was at the pool.
That guy is the little people's son.
Oh.
They made a big son.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I should know that. I do know that. I've always known that, really.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and the girl who is offended, scared, little phobic, I don't know what to call it, but she's uncomfortable with the presence of these two little people. She knows the son, and that's why the son was like, "Hey, let me introduce them."
Right, I know them pretty well.
I know them pretty well, and she was like, no, thank you. I'm real good. Like,
interesting. That must be a weird phobia. That's ridiculous. I don't understand. That's
Never heard of that. It's certainly an interesting storyline.
Yeah.
Okay, where does it go?
Well, I'm curious.
I'm sorry I acted like such an idiot about those little people.
You weren't an idiot. Anybody can get uptight when they see someone different from themselves.
I guess I have this deep-seated fear that maybe a child of mine could turn out like that.
Oh, God.
She's digging herself deeper.
Yeah, she is. She has no idea. This is when foot-mouth is like a problem.
Wow.
Yeah, she's digging herself a hole. She thought she was going to hook up with him because he's actually one of the finest dudes we've had on the Love Boat.
Yeah, he's got kind of a rocker look.
Yeah, and she's messing this one up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even sure who he is, but he was one of the best-looking guest stars they had.
He sort of reminds me a little bit of a little David Lee Roth.
And a little like Tony Danza. There's a lot of things going on. John Stamos, there's some things going on with him.
This is Edward Albert.
Edward Albert, two first names.
Would we have known him from any movie or television show?
Looks like he was a Power Ranger for a good while.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm seeing on IMDb. He was
from the Love Boat to Power Ranger. Does it tell you which color he was? Was he the blue one?
Great question.
Yeah, I just should tell you. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It says Mr. Collins. That's all it says.
Mr. Collins.
Very stately name.
It is a very stately name. Well, so is his real name, Albert. What was it? Albert Herbert?
Albert Edward.
Albert Edwards. Okay.
Here we go.
Lovely evening, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is.
Julie and one of the boys.
So much for small talk.
Oh,
He's
God.
attacking.
He's out here for some fresh air.
I'm crazy about you, Julie.
I'm crazy about you. I've known you for less than 2 hours. And he just goes, enough with the small talk. Let's get busy. First of all, guys,
just jumps on top of
foreplay. I
her.
don't know how more to say that. Foreplay is essential.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see foreplay on a cruise ship.
Right,
when
on the
I'm,
deck.
Right.
Yeah.
On the deck. I don't
she's
really
at
want
work.
to see that too.
It was a full out attack.
It was.
And his lisp is bothering me now.
I would have just thrown him overboard. At that point, they're so close to the edge of the ship, just oops.
Okay, so Mr. Collins, Edward Albert, he plays the father of the Red Ranger.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. I would have lost sleep
we
over
just
that
need to
shit.
seal that last.
Yeah, we gotta put a bow on that.
I could hear him in a bar trying to pick up the ladies. You know,
yeah.
I'm the father of one of the Power
Of the
Rangers.
Red Power Ranger.
Red Power.
World's greatest dad.
What is it with you and Alex?
Oh,
Now the
poor
other boy.
Alex. You've been like a tonic to him.
He's hitting on Julie.
Well, you've
Kind
been
of.
such an influence on him, Julie. How can I put this delicately? You see, Alex has never really been interested in women.
Oh, God.
I mean, before you. It's not his fault, though. It's a tragic football injury in high school.
Oh, so he's trying to cock block.
Yeah,
The ultimate.
he's lying straight out of his ass.
Yeah, he's cock blocking his friend.
I was thinking he was going towards gay,
Oh,
and he sort of stopped short of it.
yeah.
But a football injury.
A football injury.
He lost his testicles.
Oh,
I still
gosh.
think that's a little homophobic.
It
though.
is.
Like,
It is.
Well, yeah,
It's
totally.
in the same arena.
And Caleb, can you tell me, do these two boys have any sort of bet going on or any money on who sleeps with Julie first? Or
Yes.
They do?
Yes.
Okay.
They
I thought
always
so.
do.
Okay.
It's been a common storyline. We've seen it 3 or 4
I don't
times.
know. I can't remember if I reveal it in this episode, in these clips, but if not, I'm just going to spoil it right now. Whoever ends up sleeping with Julie, the other one has to buy him a anchovy pizza.
Oh my gosh.
That's the reward.
Anchovy pizza.
Anchovy pizza.
Wow.
Yuck, really.
That sounds like a bad prize.
It's a
like the
bad
loser.
prize.
Yeah.
It's pretty lame. It's
Yeah.
It's pretty lame.
I feel like such a klutz. Turning my ankle playing ping pong.
One of
Well, I
the
still
first
think you
boy.
should see Doc.
No, what I really need is to just get off it.
Here, give me the key and I'll open the door. Whoa.
There's the bed.
Wait, let me close the door.
He's checking.
It's good.
All clear. He's attacking Julie.
What are you doing?
I'm kissing you.
Well, what about your ankle?
There's nothing wrong with my ankle. It's my heart.
Oh, gosh.
He's pinning her. He pulled her to the
He
bed.
pulled her to the bat. First of all, he checks around to make sure no one else is in the room.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, totally, he did. And then he just grabs her and throws her on the bed.
Yeah, I mean, it surprises me, first of all, that he would care that anyone's in the room. Secondly, in how many episodes this season have we seen Julie attacked
Yeah.
on a bed?
Yes, I know, in a cabin.
This
While
is like the
she's still at
second
work,
time she's been,
everybody.
like,
She's still at work.
Slammed. It's like the second time she's been slammed onto a bed
Yeah.
by a customer.
You
Like,
could hear.
Yeah, exactly. A customer. Thank you, Caleb.
customer,
That's exactly
right.
what they are.
Yeah, she's just an employee, as you pointed out earlier. And it's interesting because the bed is like a cheap prop bed, and it kind of bounced when they both hit the bed.
Yeah.
You could tell they said, maybe we should spin you kids around and have you land on top of
Yeah.
him to keep this clean.
Yeah, to keep it clean a little
Yeah.
bit. As if that keeps it clean.
Yeah.
keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Keeping it clean.
Trying, Caleb.
Well, I'll tell you what, that appears to be the last of the suspect clips from
Oh, really?
episode
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Am I right, producer Caleb? Is that it? That's it?
I'm not sure. It might be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Okay,
hit
well,
this unless
let's
there's
see
a
what
1 second
happens.
clip.
No.
Tell us the roundup. Do
Yeah,
you
give
recall
us the roundup.
the little folks? Did the girl get booted, and did he go after a new girl, the son of the little people?
No. Well, so the son obviously offended.
Yeah.
He broke up with her, I guess you
Good.
could call it.
How
And
do you
then she
break
got,
up after- yeah.
She super sad, and then she went to the bar to drink her pain away, I guess. And the little people were right behind her, and the little people were like, "What's wrong, gal? You look really sad.
Oh,
Your
gosh.
heart's been ripped out." And she's like, "Yeah, it is." And then the little people gave her some advice, and she's like, "You know what? You guys are really wonderful people." And the little people are like, we're just people. And then
There's the moral
the little-
lesson.
the little people realize that she is the one that their son was after, because the son talked about her, and then she realized that the son was related to the little people, and then she's like, "You know what? I don't care if my kids are little. I just want to love you, and that's all that matters to me."
Wow, very
that's-
romantic love.
That's that
boat ending.
storyline.
Okay.
The two boys who have been sexually harassing
Yes.
and assaulting Julie this whole episode. Julie finds out that there's a bet and she gets offended.
Of
And then
course.
she goes, you know what? I'm not going to love any of you guys. Let's just have a good time together. Let's all just have fun spending time together at the bar or whatever. And like it ends just kind of mundane like that. Nothing else happens from that. Gosh. But those are the two highlights from what we saw today.
I would have had Isaac fix their drinks up real nice, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
With some arsenic, perhaps?
Yeah, perhaps something on the boat. Yeah, something. Pledge, Windex, anything. Visine, I heard, works on Dateline. They said so.
They showed Visine in that movie Wedding Crashers. So that is episode 11. We're in November 1978 that aired. So we've not quite broken 1979 yet.
Okay.
Next week promises an interesting episode, I'm told. And thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Producer Caleb.
Yeah, thank you all for listening. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you all on the cruise ship next week.
We're sailing away, but we will be back with a new episode of Crime Cruise, Love Boat Exposed. Make sure to subscribe. We're on all your favorite podcast platforms. And connect with us at loveboatexposed.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I have duties on the bridge. Good evening.